where I'm going. I don't have a clue where I'm going. Does anyone else know where we're going?
Who put the letters in that order? Who put the letters in the order they're in?
What's wrong, Lizzie?
Who put the letters in that order?
I'm
I think it's time to change everything. To go and look at you or a senorita. It's for letter C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, J, K, L, J, K, L, J, K, L.
That was lovely.
J, K, L, J, K, L.
The days passed in Marseille and I was having such a wonderful time. We were getting the apartment all up and sorted, the weather was beautiful, and every day Edward and I were getting to know each other more and more. So one day we decided to have a day out and go to see the Jack London exhibition. He was an adventurer and a sailor. What more could we want? So we're at the Jack London exhibition today in Marseille, and if you don't know Jack London created Call of the Wild and White Fang and all these amazing books, so we're just having a look at his feats and adventures and explorations, and he sailed all across the South Pacific, and it's really, really cool.
Jack London Sexton.
Born in 1876, Jack London was known as a writer and adventurer. Travelling with the love of his life on their boat Snark, they explored the South Pacific together, whilst Jack continued to write his books. One of my favourite quotes of his is, "The proper function of man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time." What do you think so far?
Look at the mirror.
So far you like the mirror, because it's shiny.
I like
The entire exhibition.
I like to see the ceiling in the mirror.
Okay, great. I think going to the Jack London exhibition really affected us in some way. Learning about this man who's a writer and who went off with the love of his life sailing around the world. I mean, this was a dream to me, and I thought that was really kind of special. Where are we right now?
We are in the Cathedral Notre-Dame in Paris with my Peruvian friends, having a good time.
Raoul and Monica from Peru. So we're here back in Paris for a few days with Edward's family and Peruvian friends, and we're going to do some exploring. We're going to go to the Louvre, hopefully.
Maybe.
Eiffel Tower, maybe.
The Louvre is not in 10 minutes.
Nah.
You need 1 or 2 days to explore the Louvre.
It's kind of like the V&A in London, I suppose, but yeah. It's amazing here. It's incredible. I'm very happy.
We are right now in the Musée du Louvre with the pyramid.
It is pretty incredible here. We're having a really awesome time. It's really hot in Paris as well, which is, it's like mid-October. But yeah, I'm actually really overwhelmed right now. I'm really excited to go in. We want to go into Notre Dame, but there's a massive queue. There seems to be a queue for everything. I'm not a fan of queues, but I just feel like it's soaking up all the atmosphere, and look at that. Whew. Sometimes it's just good to soak it all in. I feel it. There seems to be a very big queue.
Yes, there is a big queue, like 1 or 2 hours, and we just prefer to enjoy the view.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm just looking for some informations to be a proper guide of Paris.
We've been enjoying ourselves very much so far. It's very, very beautiful here. Just had some lunch. Edward made sandwiches. Of course he did. We're gonna see this bad boy.
Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. I've got to find the reason things went wrong. I've got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I've got a Dalmatian, I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking rap.
Where are you, Lizzie?
We're at Versailles Palace.
Nee.
And it's really exciting because, I don't know, this place is huge. It's absolutely obscene. King Louis actually bankrupt his country.
My country?
Your country. For this place. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what it's like inside. So.
Ben voilà.
King Louis XIV built Versailles Palace, one of the most extravagant buildings in French history. Obsessed with women and war, he surrounded himself with mistresses and luxuries, whilst his people starved outside of his golden gates.
So, how about the gold in the new apartment? Have a bit of gold here and there?
I think I saw an interesting table. And I'm not sure if I want it. It was too cheap for me.
I want this chair.
What's wrong, Lizzie?
I'm hungry. J'ai faim.
You are hungry even if you are in the middle of the Palais des Glaces?
It's very nice.
But you are
Although,
hungry.
I would not want to be naked in this room. There's like mirrors everywhere. Edouard, what do you think of the place?
I'm a stable boy. I don't think about this place.
You don't belong here. You don't belong here.
My world.
You belong somewhere outside.
I need to feed the horses.
This one special guy. I'm a very lucky girl. That was lovely. Look at all this stuff. Oh, hello, Napoleon. I saw your house in St. Helena. It was very nice. Personally, I don't know what you were complaining about. It was a lovely abode. Aside from the damp and being on a hill and away from your family and all that, but what? You know, biggest can't be choosers. Now, these paintings are actually incredible because they show the wars that France have won throughout the years. I have no idea what's going on here, but it looks pretty intense. He's shot in the leg. I don't know what she's doing in the middle of all that. He doesn't look too happy either. This gold get-up doesn't look practical to me.
The Viking.
Is it? The Vikings?
The Normans are the Viking. We defeat the Viking, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I've got Napoleon on the wall though over there as well.
Napoleon. Badass.
This is one of my favourite paintings, probably because it features who I've been calling Joan of Arc, known in England, but here she's called Jeanne d'Arc. She was the woman who fought against the English and put Charles on the throne. Then the French sold her to the English and the English burned her as a witch. So, sorry about that, France. But yeah, she has an incredible story. I think she was about 17, really huge inspiration.
When I came back from sailing and Edward came back from sailing, I think we found adapting to city life really difficult. As the days passed, weeks passed, I could not get used to it, and nor could Edward. So even though we were surrounded by this beauty, the history, the architecture, and we really did have a wonderful time, there was just something still missing. We kept thinking back to our day at the Jack London exhibition.
Oh, I made it down the
picking me a bouquet with flowers, and I'm hoping for right. I can see my baby tonight. Oh, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. 'Cause hey, yeah, mama, rock me.
Oh non! Oh non! Je m'en vais! Marque le Mexicain! Il est trop tard! Il est trop tard! Je peux pas me lever!
Say bye. Goodbye.